We're back with Mac Miller, an extraordinary success story, and his new album is Good AM. It'll be out September 18th from Warner. It explains something to me. In the world, when someone says a rapper is coming through the door,
yeah,
you did not expect to see a white Jewish kid.
You don't?
You know any rapper named Abraham Cohen?
That's
no? Okay. You would admit. Do you know any other white Jewish rappers?
I'm sure there are some. There's a few. There's Moses.
You're the most famous white Jewish rapper.
Yeah, I guess I could get.
How did you get into this? How did you get into this culture? It's not the culture of young white Jewish males from Pittsburgh.
You know, I think a lot of people appreciate it. It's just getting into it. It's just something I love to do. And I remember being younger. I grew up in Pittsburgh where I didn't grow up like really far away in the suburbs or anything. I grew up in the city. And so there were always freestyle competitions and things like that. And it's just something I love to do. And I didn't see it as weird, you know.
What did your parents think?
You know, they were very supportive of me being creative. I always did music from the time I was like 6, and my mom was a photographer and my dad's an architect. So as long as I finished school, which I almost didn't, but you know, they were really supportive.
Brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I have a brother. He was very supportive.
What does he do?
My brother does all my visual art. He's like an incredible artist. So he does he designs my covers and he puts together the packaging.
In rap, the N-word is used a lot by black artists. Do you use it?
Never.
No.
Never.
It would be wrong for you to use it.
Yeah, I don't even say it in conversation. I actually think it's really awkward.
What made it for you? Was there one song, or what did it for you? How did Mac Miller get known?
So I think I came out there's a moment in time where right before the internet became oversaturated with music, so I kind of hit that pocket of where I was putting together videos. I have a good friend of mine who does a lot of my videos named Ian Wolfson, and so we were putting together high quality videos on YouTube, and then I released a song called Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
Yeah, this is before I knew of his plans.
Do you know Donald?
I've never met him. We've had some issues, which I think is so cool. Did
he criticize the song?
He liked it at first because I think it was, rap song about Donald Trump, and then I think I did an interview because that song was my first platinum song, and I did an interview where it's gonna light the fire back up. Where someone asked me, if I really support Donald Trump. And, excuse my French, but I just said he was kind of a dickhead. And he didn't.
What did you say?
What did I say? I just, because they're like, I think this is when he was starting to want to run for president. And, I just said I didn't agree with anything he said.
I'll talk about that in a little while. But I want to know about how I want to talk about how did you adjust to fame? Was it tough?
Yeah. I think you go on a, I can't believe I'm getting interviewed by you right now, by the way. This is so awesome. Anyway,
stop it.
I'm serious. Anyways,
You're sitting here delusional.
I'm here, it's kind of, whoa. But I think, you go through a period. At first, it's really exciting. When somebody says, "Oh, aren't you Mac Miller?" And you're like, "Yeah, I am. Come, what do you want, a picture? What do you want?" And then I went through a period, where I kind of rejected it, where I stayed inside. That was the dark days, I call them, But then,
Get used to it, right?
Right, you just own it.
Goes with the territory.
Right.
Tell me quickly before the break, what about these aliases? One of your aliases is Larry Fisherman.
Yeah.
Another one is Delusional Thomas.
Yeah.
Why do you need aliases if you're Mac Miller?
Well, I think for me, I like to kind of create characters and flesh them out all the way. Because everything that's done as Mac Miller is factual and based off factual information. Excuse me.
So you create other people for a fantasy world.
Yeah, Delusional Thomas, he's a character I created who's kind of like a psychopathic murderer.
Oh, and who's Larry Fisherman?
Larry Fisherman represents the just studio rat in me, who's like the person who just never sees the light of day and just sits there and works. I imagine him with a gigantic beard. He smells pretty bad.
I'll take a name too. I'll become. Yeah, we'll be right back with Thelonious Alfonso. I'm Thelonious Alfonso now, and when we come back, where does Mac want to be in 10 years? We'll find out now. Stay tuned for more